It's time for a big smoke. It is an absolutely gorgeous day today on Memorial Day, and I am smoking some meats. I just brewed 2 days ago, and now I'm smoking. This might be my dream weekend. I'm gonna start with a smallish pork shoulder. It's about 4.5 pounds. I'm gonna throw a rack of ribs in there, and then I got a little dinky country rib tenderloin that I found, and I'm like, whatever. I'm going to be using my 4 Pro Bluetooth wireless meat thermometer that Inkbird sent me. If you're watching on my TikTok too, there will be a link in this video where you can buy this thermometer. Join me for this ride. Let me go ahead and pat this meat dry, get it ready. And then I went ahead and put some honey hog rub on this thing. I was pretty generous. I feel like with something this thick, you really can't put too much seasoning on it. Let me go ahead and also grab that stuff that missed the meat. Let's get it all on there. You can see here that I'm going with an applewood smoke. Those fruit woods really go well with pork. Go ahead and load some of this wood in my side tray. Get the smoke started, so that way it's filled with smoke when I go ahead and put my meat in. Let me open up this door. I had a shot of me putting the meat in, but you couldn't see it because I was blocking the shot. Alright guys, we got that in the smoker, and you can see here that it is at 41 degrees. We can see that on our probe. The other 3 probes are charging 100% charge because they're in the dock, but they're still charging. Tap on that and you can see here the specifics of that probe. Push this icon, it looks like a cloche here, and then it gives me the options of meat. Let me go ahead and slide up, select pork shoulder. Go ahead and change it to 203 degrees. Soon I'll have all the meats going and you'll be able to see everything that's happening on all 4 probes at once. It's gonna be sweet. These spare ribs are too big to fit in my smoker as is, so I gotta go ahead and cut them in half. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the rub. Added more of that honey hog. Not gonna go as crazy as I did on the pork butt since this is a little bit of a thinner meat. You wanna put a good amount on, but you don't wanna cake it. Just let that sit for about 15-30 minutes before you put it in the smoker. Alright guys, I got the spare ribs in there, and as you can see, we're starting to hit the stall with the pork butt. You can see in there, it had a nice bark on it. Get ready to take it out here in a minute and wrap it up. Just want to give it a little bit more time with that stall, let that bark form just a little bit more. And you can see we've got 3 temperatures going now because we got 3 probes in there. Eventually, in theory, we should have 4. We'll see if we time it up right, but I am going to be adding some other meat in here later. Went ahead and pulled that pork butt out, wrapped it in foil, and threw it right back in the smoker. Gonna leave it there till we hit 205. And lastly, we got these little dinky country pork ribs, guys. Nothing too fancy about these, just gonna throw some more of that honey hog from Meat Church on these. Throw them in the smoker with the rest of the stuff. Alright, I just sauced my spare ribs. I put the boneless country ribs in there. I'm about to take out the pork butt here in a minute. You can see I've got 4 temperatures going on this probe now, and we are going, guys. It's almost time to eat. Wait just a few minutes and I'll show you the reveal of the meat. Here you can see the boneless country ribs cooked perfectly with a little bit of sauce on top. Here's the rack of the spare ribs. You can see they pass the bend test, a nice bend, but they don't completely break. The bone comes off. It doesn't just fall right out. It has a little bit of a tug, but it comes off pretty easily. And lastly, this Boston butt, which would be pulled pork, bone comes right out with literally no effort whatsoever. Meat has a beautiful color, folds right apart. If you want to get these thermometers, remember you can get them with my link. Also, next brew day, remember to buy your ingredients from Great Fermentations. Thanks for watching.